Right, so best hand lines and how to pick which one's right for you. Number one, I am serious. A Coke bottle. Take you some line. This is braid, but never use braid with a hand line. It's just what I have right here. You see this part? The curved part? Wrap your line around that as much as you can. That little curve will assist in casting so that you can wind it up and cast it, and it'll spin off very easily. Good casting, believe it or not. Good part about that, inside you can store your fishing tackle if you want. It works. Simple, cheap. So the next step up from this is what you would call a Hobo hand line, which is basically a fancier version of this, usually made out of wood. It's usually smaller in diameter. The end is usually drilled out that can hold some fishing equipment. It has a stop in it. Usually has a lanyard for your hand. And it has a smaller spool up here where you wrap your line, and it does pretty well. Great if you're the bottle here is great if you want something cheap. You just want to try this to see if you know, you don't know if this is going to be something's going to work for you. Start with this. I started with an old piece of PVC pipe, like 2-inch PVC pipe. Just wrapped line around it, went and tried it. The good thing about this and the Hobo hand line is that it's lightweight, especially for those of you who are backpacking, especially for those of you who are bicycle touring, mountain biking, and things like that. It's very slim, lightweight, and you can hold a good bit of line, enough line to catch fish. It works. It's affordable, easily accessible. The next type of hand line, I don't have an actual live example of it, but would be something about the size of this. It's like a plank of wood that has either a V on one end and a V or curve like that on the other end. A lot of kite flyers use something like this to hold their line for flying kites. They may have a handle on this end. This side may also have a curve in it, something like that. That's the kind of hand line that I've really wanted to begin to produce, but just haven't gotten around to it. Don't know what you call it. I call it a kite line. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Once again, it's good. You can hold a lot of line. You see people, saltwater sailors, use it for trolling, and I've seen a lot of people use it. It actually works pretty well. And they can be long, they can be small, and they work well. And it doesn't require a whole lot if you want to make one yourself. All you need is a piece of wood, maybe a router, round off the edges, and that's about it. Last but not least is my preference, the Cuban Yo-Yo. To me, this is the most elegant solution. And of course I'm biased because I sell these on my website, but you have a number of features. One, you can hold it very easily there with your hand. You see there? You can cast with it. You whip it out, cast. You see the ramp there? The casting lip or the ramp helps the line peel off. You can, it is big and bulky, but it holds a ton of line and can catch incredibly big fish. When you look at people in salt water that are catching big tuna out in the open ocean, blue water, they've got something like this. Now maybe they'll have you can buy these plastic on Amazon or eBay. Of course, I make these on the website if you're interested. But I try to make these to last a lifetime. Now, if you're backpacking, now that's pretty bulky, right? That's pretty bulky, and it's got some weight to it. I want it to have some heft to it. But for a bicycle tourist, that doesn't really matter. The bicycle can handle a lot more weight than this. I've often put it on my arms while I was fishing as well, right? You can do that. Just put it on your arm there if you want to. You can store it there. A lot of things you can fight the fish on the reel. You don't have to, but it works. It's not. Handline fishing is not about the reel. It's about the line and your hands. I've lost far more fish trying to fight the fish on the hand line than just putting the hand line down on the floor and fighting the fish with both hands here. It's about your line and your hands. That's what it's all about. Stay tuned. We're going to keep more going in this series. Hope that helps.